We're live and in color. This is the Poor Valley Boys podcast. I'm your host and moderator, favorite. So I have my guy, Michael Andre with me. Michael, what is the deal?
What's the business?
And of course, you know this show cannot be possible without you. So we want to thank you. We appreciate you. We thank you. We appreciate you. We thank you and appreciate you. Hopefully my cousin will be on so I can make a big announcement for him.
Are you?
Almost says, why must I be like that?
Why must I chase a cat?
Nothing but the dog in me.
Man, the Knicks done got this bit to 5.
Man, Celtics, they in trouble, dog. They lose their game, they in trouble. Now, let me get to these sponsors right quick before we get down to business. Of course, we're a sponsor, but we're on Sundays and Wednesdays. We have lockdown. We come back on Sundays, but hopefully we will. Just for Men, Ryan Anderson has one of the most immaculate goatees in television. He doesn't use Just for Men, but if you don't want gray in your beard, you want to look younger, go ahead and get you the Just for Men. About $7 a box. With the tariffs, it might be $30 a box. So go ahead and get it now before the tariffs kick in. Dax Wave and Groom, I got me a jar the other day. It will last you about 2 years. All you need is one little thump, one little fingerprint, that much. Do you like this? Put it all on your head, hit that brush one good time.
You'll be good to go.
Immaculate. Michael has had waves for 30 years, and he's bald headed. He still has waves because of Dax Wave and Groom.
Yes.
It won't work. Damon's podcast, chop it up, Damon. We miss you. Pigtail face, need you back. Chop it up. Arizona tea, 99 cents, 89 cents in Florida. Diabetes in 89 seconds. You made the choice. Facebook and YouTube, that's where you follow our pages at. BuyANiceShirt.com. Oh, I need to make this public. I forgot about that. BuyANiceShirt.com. You know the guy, Bernard Ingram. He's from Fort Valley. He's a Kappa Alpha Psi also. He makes merch for Hamlin at 9 and for HBCUs and Peach County High School. So if you need some type of merchandise from him, go ahead and hit him up. BuyANiceShirt.com. You'll get good quality stuff. I wore some of his stuff on the show. Definitely get it. And of course, our favorite sponsor from Fort Valley and today, especially if you got a good job and you can afford it once a month or maybe twice a month. Tennessee and Coke, Crown Royal, XO, and ginger ale. The dark liquors.
That's the way to go.
Oh, that's the way to go. Light make you fight, brown keeps you down.
Yep.
I'm a living testament to that. Time I drink light if I have a mojito. Before we get into the NBA playoffs, we had a trade this morning. The Pittsburgh Steelers trade for George Pickens for a 3rd round pick and a 5th round pick to the Steelers. And they get the Steelers 26th, 5th round, 7th round pick, I believe, maybe 6th round pick.
Yeah, something like that.
Mike, what is your first thoughts on this trade?
Man, I thought it was a great trade for the Cowboys, and I thought I'm confused on what Pittsburgh is doing. It's kind of seeming like Pittsburgh is trying to reload or kind of start this thing over by getting rid of players and different things like that. They ain't got a quarterback in there yet. I know they say Pickens was kind of a problem in the locker room, but if he comes and do what he's supposed to do, this is a good trade for the Cowboys. I'm talking about it's an on point. And Cowboys have done some things this offseason quietly. They have gotten better at certain positions that they need to get better at. So I'm thinking this is a good trade. I give this trade an A for the Cowboys because you needed another 2 receiver, and now Brandon Cooks is your 3rd guy. Yeah,
in the slot.
Can't beat that. Like you can't.
Yeah,
You can't beat that, man. That's all right though.
Now this is the question I'm going to ask right here. Pickens is on the contract year. Michael Parsons is on the contract year. You got to pay Parsons. You got to pay Parsons. Are you gonna pay Pickens or are you gonna play this year out for the capital that you gave up for him?
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna play it out because, like I mentioned earlier, he does have some. He has had some locker room issues. I need to see what kind of cowboy he gonna be. Is he gonna come and be, um, a good teammate before we pay him? This could be make or break for him.
Yeah, you're going to a good circumstance where you're gonna be you're a number two. You could be a number one. Your attitude is a three. Your talent is a one. So that puts the averages out to a two.
Yep.
Brandon
We
Cooks,
will. Damn sure we'll see.
Brandon Cooks is a one. He to be honest with you, I know I'm going back a little bit. If Brandon Cooks wouldn't have got that concussion against the Eagles in the Super Bowl in 2017, the Patriots would have three-peated.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I think with Cooks, that speed, a little bit older, he still has that speed. I think he's a good fit in the slot. All three of those guys can move around in the offense. Any one of them can play the X, Y, or Z positions in there, so they're good. So of course, this is the Cowboys. We don't know what Schottenheimer's going to do as a coach, but we'll see. We'll see how the offensive line look with Zach Martin retiring.
They went out and got Tyler Booker, the offensive lineman from Alabama. So Cowboys are going back through you know, they're trying to go back through the old days of building through the line and different stuff. But we're going to see. But they're definitely making it known that they're not going to be no running team. We're going to throw this football, and that's what they're making it known to be. That's exactly what they want.
Yeah, Tyler Booker's plug and play.
Yep.
He's plug and play, and he's going to be on the left side with Tyler Smith. So that left side is going to be pretty good. But we'll see. We'll see how much Jerry Meadows. But we'll see. But that we just want to get that out of the way. Ryan pops on or Horatio will get their thoughts on it a little bit later on. But let's get to the NBA playoffs. All the game ones, every home team lost. Then the Cavaliers went to bed again last night. You were up 7. You could not get the ball past half court.
Knicks just went up by one. Knicks just went up 1.
Yeah, Celtics in trouble. Especially Porzingis can't come back. If Porzingis doesn't come back, then Celtics in trouble. But Tom Thibodeau is the coach, so.
And the Knicks. It's crazy here.
In the fourth quarter, how much time left, Mike?
It's 1:30. Jalen Brunson got that thing in his hand. Hey, let me ask you real quick, because they say he got the Clutch Player of the Year award. Define clutch minutes or clutch. Define that.
With score within 5 points with 5 minutes left in the game.
Okay.
Now he won the Clutch Player of the Year, but Tyrese Halliburton had a better percentage with taking the lead within the last 2 minutes in overtime, in the regular in fourth quarter and overtime. He was 9 of 11. 90%, 9 11, 9 of 10, 90%, some ungodly percentage in the clutch. Jalen Brunson and Jamal Murray were right behind him at 54 and 51% respectively. That's awesome too. But 90% every time you touch the ball within 2 minutes, with the game on the line, and you 9 of 10.
That's crazy.
Probably because he didn't win, because he didn't have enough attempts, and they think he's overrated. But he did send the Bucks home in game 5. They sent him back to Indiana with a 2-0 lead. I think Pacers in 5. Pacers gonna be in 5. They just need to split at home, and it doesn't matter. They control the series.
Yeah,
as long as they don't lose both games. If they lose both games at home, then I'm going Cleveland in 6. Or if they split, Cavaliers in 5, maybe 6. But I think Pacers in 5. Pacers in 5. And hop on, dog. I don't care. We need to give you a shout out while you on the air, and put on some purple and gold. Put on your boots.
Yeah. Cleveland in trouble, and it's looking like Boston in trouble.
Yeah, Boston in trouble. Porzingis is out. He's been dealing with a viral infection since March.
He played tonight. He don't play some tonight.
It didn't feel like it. To be honest with you, it just that's been his MO since he's been in the league. The best ability is availability. He's not Not really. And so it don't matter. We know that's part of the tradition of pledging that organization that you have to start new. So hop on the air. We will understand. The link is in the pre-production chat. Hop on the air so I can give you a proper due.
This nigga
But
Jalen Brunson is a damn.
let me look at the So you say Cleveland's in trouble. We both agree Cleveland's in trouble. Right now, we both agree Boston's in trouble. One of your questions you had on here, Cam, Jalen Brunson be one of the best Knicks ever. Mike, go ahead. Tell us your thoughts on that. I'm gonna give my thoughts and how that can happen or won't happen.
If Jalen Brunson can get the Knicks past Boston in this series, if Jalen Brunson for some reason can get the Knicks to a final, why can't we put him in the same category with a Bernard King, a Patrick Ewing, that group right there? Like he show you what he does in crunch time. Um, and you know we want to talk about point guards. I would take him over Mark Jackson. I would take him over Walt Frazier. He's just a flat out killer, man. Like Jalen Brunson, I guess because he went to Villanova and you know how Villanova guys are, but Jalen Brunson is a dog, man. He's a straight dog. I think he could go down as one of the five or 10 best Knicks to ever play. That's a lot to say.
Yeah. You see my eyes when you said that, right?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and run them down. Willis Reed. I'm not giving it a ranking. I'm just naming them.
Yeah, you just named him, yeah.
Willis
So
Reed.
this is your all-time Nick roster. Go ahead.
Willis Reed. You got to put Bernard King on there. Patrick Ewing. You got to throw Carmelo on there.
Throw Carmelo, Allen Houston. That's 5 right there.
Allen Houston. Mark Jackson.
Yeah, Mark Jackson, get on there.
Fred, this it's not no Fred, no. No, let me say that now. No, sir. No. I need my job. Nate Archibald. We said Frazier. Anzo. That's 6 right there, right?
Yeah.
Bill Bradley. Jay DeBuscher.
You running out now. Ain't too many more.
That's 9 right there.
Shit, the roster full of 12.
Oh, okay. John Starks. You gotta put John Starks on there.
I don't know if John Star automatically make that roster now. Nick, all-time Nick great. Put that out there. John Starks or Jalen Brunson. Who you gonna take on your Nick roster?
I'm taking Jalen Brunson because he at least make a jump shot in the fourth quarter. No doubt about that. I.e., Game 6 and 7 against the Rockets in 1994. Fred said Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson was like the 8th, 9th man on that team.
Phil Jackson.
Yeah, Phil Jackson played with Knicks on those two championship teams.
Oh, I thought you were talking about 94. I'm gonna say
Mm-mm. If you really want to be stretching it, maybe Rod Strickland, but he bounced around though. But Jalen can be on the 12. Oakley, Charles Oakley. We got Oakley. That's your 10 right there. That's 10 right there.
Charles Oakley just the enforcer.
Yeah, but he still was a great Knick though. That's 10 right there. Jalen probably if Jalen could get them to the finals, he could crack that top 10 easily. Matter of fact, I'll give him this. If you beat this Celtics team and make it to the conference championship, then we can talk about him being in the top 10. You get to the finals, that's a lock your all-time great, all-time top 10.
He might be on the way. He need nigga, but Jalen Brunson is a dog.
Matter of fact, let me pull my stats brought to you by Oracle. Okay, Celtics and the Knicks are tied at 90 right now. 12 seconds left in the game. Porzingis what make the Celtics special. If he's not 100% or 90%, that's a wrap. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum have been struggling. They are combined 13 of 43 this game.
Now let's just be honest about the Celtics last year. The Celtics kind of caught a break on that championship road. Now, I'm not the kind of person that put asterisks by stuff. Like people be trying to make that Laker championship seem like it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
big and all that. I don't believe in all that. But the Celtics last year, you beat the Pacers in the conference final without Halliburton. I think you beat Cleveland in the semifinals of the first round without Donovan Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
They just beat the Celtics again. They just beat them again.
I see it. Jaylen Brunson hit a free throw.
Knicks up 2-0.
Celtics in
Wow.
trouble. Celtics in trouble. Before you go on, we got a special guest coming to the show. You know him as the producer extraordinaire. You also know him as my cousin, who matriculated at Morris Brown. Rest in peace, Morris Brown. Graduated from the FAMU and the Florida State University with his master's in media license, and also freshly anointed as one of the newest brothers of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. I'm gonna put him on the S so you can see him. This is my dog. They're my cousin. Love him to death. Avatar Cloud. Cute dog.
I'm bald, bro.
All right, all right.
Mike trying to get killed. Mike trying to get shot.
Hey man, I'm bald, bro. I wasn't coming on the air tonight, but Fabian made me.
I sure did. We got shot you out, dog. Got shot you out.
Man, I gotta put a headscarf on, but look at that, but golly.
It be back, you know how our family do. Your hair be back. Your hair be back Friday.
Yeah, yeah. You see,
It be,
look, you see, I'm already.
yeah. Your
Yeah,
face
I'm
itchy too,
already
ain't
come.
You do look like
No.
Remy from High Learning. That's who you look like.
Hey, hey, Mike. You know my school 40% of Hispanic, right? They said, Mr. Cloud, you like Little Bill. Mr. Cloud, you little Bill.
oh,
You little Bill
oh
daddy.
Exactly.
man,
Why you
crazy.
play? I got a student that look exactly like Little Bill.
And so I told the Hispanic kids, I said, man, I'm a man of a mega nine. Oh, you mega mine. Oh, you mega mine. I had on purple
Crazy.
shirt. These kids eat me up. You hear me? They tearing me up at school.
You know what you should do? Like the kid be doing. Put your hoodie on, cover your head up till your hair grow back. Good, that mama made him get a haircut. Got in trouble.
Man,
Well, Boston is
it's
in
been
trouble for real. You lost
it's been
both
rough.
Boston and Cleveland, man. That's crazy.
I wish I had a sound effect for a hot take. Jamon, hop on the show. You ain't doing nothing. Get on the show. We need you on here. Jamon has a hot take. Do you guys agree with this? Do you agree with this? What I'm about to put on the screen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's been hot. It's been hot because
No,
you inherited a team already.
no, it
I
ain't
mean,
hot. You don't want a
the coach
championship. You won a championship last year. It ain't hot yet. Championships save you a lot of time.
say the Lakers coach. What his name was? Say what Lakers coach name
What I?
was? What was Lakers coach name that won championship a couple years ago?
Oh, Vogel, Frank Vogel.
Yeah, he ain't saying him.
Now
No,
what
I didn't
killed him
say
was
him,
Russ.
but championships, they do save you. Example, championship saved Gus Malzahn the year he won the championship with Auburn.
Auburn.
He don't win that championship, he'd have been gone that year. But then he was gone the next year, I think. I think they went like 3-9 or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 8-4, something like that. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. The reason why
So
Frank Vogel got fired because of Russ. He wanted Russ to come out the bench. They got into it, fired him. But then when Darvin Ham got there, Russ came out the bench, but got traded mid-season with him.
Wasn't the Celtics up by 20? I turned that game off.
That was
Yeah, they
Monday.
they they was
They was
up.
up by
Yeah, they was up.
yeah, by 15, I think, in the third. It don't matter. I can see here Stephen A. Smith now. Hell no,
Man, the
damn.
Garden gonna be jumping this weekend with Game 3. Boy, gonna be jumping.
Yeah, because the Knicks they smelling their own stuff, breath smell like Similac. They're gonna lose after Friday. What they play Friday every other day, so they're gonna lose Friday. I don't know what Jamal said. Next question from Jamal, friend of the show. Is it warming up for Clipper Nation? No, it's not warming up for Clipper Nation. You just extended Ty Lue. It's not warming up. He ain't like Doc Rivers and give up 3-1 leads and then go on the radio, go on the podcast talking about remember I had the teams up 3-2. It's hard to do that too. Do I sound like him a little bit right there?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I think the
it's up
Clippers,
3-2.
man. I don't know what to say about the Clippers. And let's just be honest. With the top tier teams in the league, let's just say the top half, anybody that's in that 8 to 12 range, top 12 team, anybody can win it. Like now, NBA man is balanced as hell. If you look 7 8 years ago, we knew it was gonna be Golden State against Cleveland. We knew that. You can't say that nowadays. You don't know who's gonna get to these finals. Like right now, we don't know who's gonna get to the final. Any one of these 8 teams that's left got a legitimate chance of winning it all. And you could have added the Clippers to this, you know, the Lakers here and there. You got 8 to 10 teams that can win it all. And that's what we got right now. We got parity, we got balance in the league. And that's something help I feel like it's helped the league. Now it may have hurt, when it comes to rating call, everybody want to see Golden State and Cleveland. But now, you don't like, do y'all honestly know who's gonna get to the finals? It ain't instant stone.
Wait, look right now, maybe Denver with the interim coach. Because Joker seems like he's playing more free, and he's been playing free. It just seems like more collaboration, no more. I mean, I get it. Mike Malone's an old school coach, Coach Hart. His difference is I want bets. I need some bets. And when they won that championship in 23, they let Jeff Green and Brandon
Bruce
Bruce
Brown.
Brown go. That's what killed them against Minnesota last year. They had no depth. And Ryan Braun, I think it's Brian Braun.
Christian
The
Brown.
guy from Christian Braun's kid from Kansas. I'm thinking about the baseball player Ryan Braun from steroids.
Rock
They
Jock
want
J
the younger
Hawk.
players to develop, but you still need size because Joker got to come out that game. Joker come out and get a break. And DeAndre Jordan is 75 years old. Dre's hanging on for dear life.
It was 20 in the third quarter. That's crazy.
Yep. Yep. Their offense has to pivot. You can't shoot 73s a game when you're not making them. The Knicks are built to beat you. The way the Knicks are built, they're built to beat them. Let me not say beat because the series is still going on because you beat them 4 times in regular season. This team is built to compete with you. And right now, Missoula getting out coached. If he gets knocked out this round, I say next season he's gonna be a hot seat. And I don't see Brad Stevens stepping back to the coaching box. Because to me, the moves he did made him a better executive than Danny Ainge. That's a hot take right there. Am I crazy, Mike?
No, you're right.
Because in his second year as a GM, he won a championship. It took Danny Ainge 5 years and a favor from his friend Kevin McHale to win his championship. But that's neither here nor there. Even though you did draft Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, you fleeced Philadelphia out that pit. You basically did a Jedi mind trick to have Philadelphia take Markelle Fultz and the Lakers were stupid to take what Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, I think they got Lonzo Ball that draft.
And you could have had, if you're gonna pick a point guard that high, you take De'Aaron Fox. I want to take Lonzo. That's neither here nor there. You could have got Jason Tatum, but you had just drafted Brandon Ingram, which is why I almost understood why they took a point guard. But you could
They
have,
needed one. They needed
they
one.
needed one, but he was the
They
wrong
had
one
one.
though.
Back then, basketball had position still, so you needed a point guard. Now, if it was now, they would have picked Tatum over Lonzo. I believe.
And
They were Rob. Me and Rob talk every day. They were me and Rob say now.
he tell
Rob.
Rob his seat is hot right now.
Nah, we good. We good. We good. We good. We just gotta get rid of LeBron. That's all.
Y'all blame it. Let me be quiet. I'm okay. You're right.
All right, what's the next time? We're gonna start with that.
Damn, I might go. Let's move on. This is 9:30. I want to get a Mike's list. I want to rip that apart right quick. But we got a couple things right. Can Golden State win this series without Steph?
I'm gonna say yeah because they got Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler has known to make magic in playoff times without a lot of talent. I'm gonna say yeah because of Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, a man. That's Michael Jordan's
All right.
son.
As long as there ain't no cocaine and cuz not white cops, we good. Um, I'm gonna give you 4 teams. I'm gonna do rapid fire. I want to know what's next for these teams. I want to start with the Rockets. Anatole, what do they need to do in the offseason?
Um, get rid of Green because they haven't paid him yet, right?
I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
wouldn't
they have.
pay him. Yeah, I wouldn't pay him. They got a good team. I I mean, I like the twin. The twin's good. Fred Van
Yeah,
Fred Van say his name. Fred
Bleat,
Van Vliet.
Van Bleet.
He is a solid pro. I'm not a big Dylan Brooks guy, but I like Twin. I like Sangoon. I mean, they got a good roster, but if Green ain't going, I wouldn't pay Green. I just wouldn't pay him. I couldn't pay him. They got to figure the guy. They
Oh yeah,
got to
next
put.
year Jalen Green's contract. Let me cut you off. Jalen
Oh,
Green's
you good?
contract kicks in next year, 33,
Oh,
33 a year.
yeah. They just got to keep playing. I mean, they young. They young
Mike,
too.
look at the screen. Mike, look at the screen.
So, Michael Dale, man, Kitty Moon, man. I swear
Kenny,
I
what you
hate that
praising
dude,
here?
man.
Kenny, be
Damn, I
praising
hate
here.
that dude.
I'm
With
talking Kenny
everything in
Moon.
my body, I hate Kenny Moon. It's
All right,
hard to
Mike,
say you hate somebody, bro, but Kenny Moon, man. Damn,
Mike, what Rocket need to do?
nothing. Bring all that back. Let's run it back. Don't do nothing. Run it back. You got a good young team. You got to realize you got to go through the progression to get to that championship level. They don't need to do nothing. Bring it back. They just got humbled. They were the young kids at the park playing the old men, and the old men beat them. Run it back.
You got 6 players on options next year. Shangoon's contract kicks in next year also. Friendly number at 34. Amen Thompson has a team. It's the second year, so the 2-year option kicks in next year when they're going to pick it up. Jabari Smith was on the option, 12.3. Reed Shepard didn't play. Me and Mike played more at the cage than Reed Shepard played this year.
Run it back.
Dylan
Run it
Brooks.
back, Houston.
So you say don't do nothing. Anatole, you say get rid of Jalen
Well, no,
Green.
don't get rid of him if they got to pay him. So I keep him. I mean, cause they're young. They are young.
I mean, he's at 34. So and Van Vliet has a $45 million option next year. There's 2 things I'm doing. Remember they own whose pick do they own? I think they own Phoenix's pick. They got 2 first-round picks this year. if somehow by the grace of God they get the first pick, you draft Cooper Flag. You go ahead and you draft Cooper Flag and you make a move. You trade Jabari Smith.
That's like saying use the bathroom in the morning when you wake up. I mean, yeah, you gotta draft Cooper Flag.
I want to say
That's
you
easy.
don't move the pick. I want to say you don't move the pick for KD or Booker. That's what I'm saying. Now for Giannis, now I think I said Mike a trade. What was Monday? I said you're a trade, Mike.
Yeah.
Where is it at? Michael Atwater. I'm going to share my screen. This the trade I propose with three. Keep in mind, I'm giving 3 first-round picks in addition to this trade. Let's see, I'm giving three additional first-round picks in addition to this. This is the trade I'm suggesting, fellas. Giannis for Brooks, Shepard, Jabari Smith, and Jock Landale, and 3 first-round picks. You keep Jabari. Of course, you're not giving Amen Thompson. You still keep Tari Eason. All that fits in the cap, Jamar. Because salaries match up. You got Giannis for another 3 years after this season. What you think, Anso?
You get the Greek Freak any way possible. I want him in LA. I need him. It don't matter what you
You
give
have to
up.
give up. You have to give up the whole team.
Yeah, get the Greek Freak. I would. I like him. He's a player.
Yeah, Mike, you agree with the trade, but do you see anything more viable with the trade?
No, I mean it's a good trade to me.
Because the Bucks are not going nowhere. They're gonna be out the first round again. Doc should be honest with you. I don't think they want to pay coaches. Keep paying coaches. Mike, you know how I do. You already know what I'm about to say.
I already know.
Is Doc on the hot seat?
Yeah. Doc is officially on the hot seat now. 3 years in a row. Doc is on the hot seat.
I'm Dame is out next year. I think if they trade Giannis, I think Doc gonna try to find a way to quit or get fired. Yeah, Doc shouldn't have. I mean, he said Adrian Griffin up, and Griffin was 31-13 before he got fired. But Giannis wanted Adrian Griffin. He ain't like that. He told Adrian Griffin told him, "Hey man, I need to take a break right here, dog. I need you for the longest break. I'm the big spat." No, he fired. Or hear me out. This possibly the curse of Darvin Ham. All right, next team. We just talked about Houston. The Bucks. What the Bucks need to do, Mike?
Man, I think I'll say this: the Bucks may be a year away from tearing that thing down. Maybe about time. Dame Lillard won't be back next year. Giannis is probably gonna be getting unhappy. Kyle Kuzma didn't really work out this year. They need to think about tearing it down and maybe starting this thing back over in Milwaukee.
Yeah, Bucks don't own their own first round pick to about 2034, I believe. 2033. That's all what the Bucks need to do.
What you just said, Fade? Bucks what now?
Bucks don't own their first round pick to about 2032, 2033. Dane trade in the Drew Holiday trade. Gotta get some of the first round picks back. But you on mute. Oh, well, he's obviously
I'm
wife.
talking to Ashley, talking about my own head. Baby, make me get on the show so I can show my head to the world. Um, they didn't
No,
blow it
why
up
must
now.
I be like that? Why must I
Must I be like
take
that?
the cat?
Why must I take the cat?
I just want to hear you bark a little bit. Go ahead. Nah,
I
Justin,
got
baby.
I got 2 year old, got 2 year old, got 2 year old. It's bedtime. It's bedtime.
Don't worry, you be barking
But
later on. Right.
yeah, I blow it up now. I mean, I okay see it. Okay, see got all these draft picks, all this capital. I mean, they got the best years out of Giannis, man. They got to blow it up now. Damian Lillard, he's done. Kyle Kuzma didn't work out. One my man that they traded my man Michael Red.
Middleton.
Yeah, Michael Red
Middleton.
2.0. Yeah. So yeah, they gotta blow it up. They gotta blow it up. The Clippers gotta blow it up.
Hey, come on to Atlanta, Giannis.
Yeah, I
Come
take them to
on to
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
We got hot wings for you, lemon pepper wet. The Hawks close to blowing it up too. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
All right. Now here's another one I just did right quick. Y'all might think, like I said, if OKC loses against Denver, is Dagon on the hot seat?
I think you got to give them another
That
year because they're young. Any of
that
these
you have the
young
number one.
teams, they don't need to split them up yet. Now you might need to add a piece here and there, but you know, I'm not in the business of adding KD and young some of these old heads to these young teams. Let them mature and let them work it out.
He's already
So
worked
the
out for
thing about
OKC.
KD didn't win in Brooklyn. He hadn't won in Phoenix, so no.
Look at that one
And,
on the
and, and
screen.
Anatole, I don't mean to cut you off, Faye, but let me ask you a quick question, man, before we get to this 25-25 series. What I'm just saying about KD done been on 4 teams since he been in the league. All right, so LeBron done been in Cleveland, Lakers, Cleveland, Miami. Why does KD get a pass in all the scrutiny and everything, but LeBron don't get a pass? Like, do we realize KD ain't been in the playoffs in like 3 years?
He was on there
And the
last
only
year,
championship this dude done won is with Golden State with other superstars.
but he was the
So,
best player on the team.
oh yeah, but why we don't give he don't get none of the scrutiny that like LeBron does. Now don't
Because
get me
he's
wrong,
not proclaimed Prince
Kevin
of the King
Durant
stuff.
is one of the 15 or 20 best players to ever play basketball.
Of
He's
all time,
arguably he's arguably one of the top 2 or 3 offensive players to ever play.
all
All
time.
I'm saying is, if we bash the hell out of LeBron, but we don't bash, we never bash this dude. You never hear people talking about this dude getting, jumping on team to team like they do LeBron, and I don't understand it.
I think it is because it's like we know LeBron. LeBron so open. We know his family. We know his wife. We used to know his mama. Um, we know all his friends. Like LeBron, always in the media, is always on commercials. KD is more of quiet guy. We don't know who he's dating. It's like LeBron is your friend. Either you love LeBron, you hate LeBron. I don't hate LeBron, but no, I'm not a LeBron guy. But KD, man, he has flipped from team to team. He's been on some good teams. I mean, KD's been very, very blessed. I mean, the OKC team. Well, he went out to OKC. He went to Golden State. That team. Then he went to Brooklyn. That Brooklyn team was good. Then Suns. He might be a prostitute. See, you're thinking about it.
This dude said he might be a prostitute,
He
man.
might be a prostitute. He been jumping team to team. I've been giving LeBron a hard time. Thank you, Mike. Well, I'm gonna pull off LeBron some because KD is the prostitute, not LeBron.
KD, James
And
Harden.
Jane
I
Harden, yeah,
mean, shoot, Kyrie
Kyrie Irving.
Irving.
Good
All them
Russell
gracious.
dudes in the same boat.
Russell Westbrook. You a little
They all in the
prostitute.
same boat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So, but LeBron gets bashed for jumping from team to team or not winning and this and that. Like, I
yeah.
don't get it. And when I'm defending LeBron, people, I'm a LeBron fan, but I'm a basketball fan. So it ain't just about LeBron. It's about basketball. And I don't understand why he gets so much hate. And I'm talking about, man, more people were talking about LeBron losing than Ant-Man winning. And I don't get it.
Hmm.
I don't understand why he get. I don't know no other athlete in history that's been as hated as LeBron James. I don't know any. I don't care what sport it is, football, basketball. Yeah, people hated OJ, but OJ's career was over. This man
Barry
been playing
Bonds.
20 years, and I've never seen nobody get as much hate as this dude.
I say
They
Barry
Barry
got
Bonds
they,
Bond.
be second. He be second. Barry
yeah,
Bonds
Barry
second.
Bonds could be second.
Hmm. Yeah. I agree with you, Mike. 100%. Like no pushback at all. Like I mean, and my wife loves LeBron. And like I say, I don't hate the man, but I'm just not a fan of his game. But I respect his game. I guess it's the Michael Jordan era. People saying the LeBron the greatest of all time. Us Michael Jordan ites, Kobe ites like myself. We push back on Bron, but Bron, I what you just said was a mouthful.
Yeah, let me say that for you folks that think Kobe's the greatest player of all time. He's not even the greatest at his position, so be quiet. Okay.
Hey
Um,
man, we not no Kobe slander, sir. No old
not
Kobe
slander. He's
slander.
just not a great. He can't even be the best shooting guard ever.
I ain't
Is that
say
is that
I
is
said
that
I
accurate?
said I said us Jordan ites, us Kobe ites. It's some people in the world think Kobe is one of the top five players ever,
He is.
and I'm one of them.
Yes,
I,
I agree.
mhm.
Kobe's one of the top five players to ever play basketball. He got 5 rings in the 30,000 point club. Yeah, he there.
Okay. I know we're going to go on the great coach of all time, so we can rip this list apart. Mike, Kareem, Magic,
Kobe better than Magic. Magic said it himself.
Magic didn't take his anti-rejection meds that day.
Mike, Magic, Kobe, Kareem. You can go Bill Russell. Or you don't want to go Bill Russell, you can put LeBron in the top five.
Only reason why I went Russell's greatest winner, and we're going by rings for those that's watching the show as a metric for greatest player, then Michael's not the greatest player. If you're doing strictly by rings, Robert Ory is the greatest player, or Bill Russell, or Bob
Put Robert
Havlicek, or
put
Bill
Robert Orr in
Cousy.
the Hall of Fame.
He should be in there. 7 rings with 3 different teams. We'll get to the Lakers next week, but I really want to get to the list. I really do. This is
I like the list. This is some good work, Mike. I like the list, sir.
25 for 25 series here on the Fort Valley Boys podcast. Tonight, we're discussing 25 best coaches in sports since 2000. We started at the bottom of the list. We got a little tie. We got Dabo Sweeney, who's won 2 championships at Clemson with Tony La Russa, only baseball guy on the list, representing the Cardinals. We got Mike Tomlin at 24. Now, Mike Tomlin has got 1 championship. Mike Tomlin is on here strictly for the fact this man, I don't think has ever had a losing season since he's been coaching, if I'm not mistaken.
17 years, 17
I
straight
think he
winning
went
season.
like 17 years straight without losing season. He only got 1 championship, but Mike Tomlin is definitely on this list. Uh, Bob Stoops at Oklahoma. Bob Stoops won 2 championships at Oklahoma in the 2000s.
He
Uh,
won two. Where's the second one at?
He won one with they beat Florida
Florida
State.
State held him to 2 points. Yeah.
He got another one. I just saw it. Or he played in like 3 or 4,
He played in another one, got his ass whooped by USC, but go ahead.
and then he
And
played
they
in,
got booked by Florida too.
Then whooped
and
by
they got
Florida,
beat
but go
by
ahead.
LSU.
Mm-hmm.
I think LSU
Dog
beat him,
walk,
but
but
he
go ahead.
he won the Big 12 and Big 8 like 6, 7 years in a row. Uh, my boy Bill Self, he won 2 national championships at Kansas. So Bill Self on here. My boy Jay Wright, Villanova, and he got like 4 or 5 of them dogs in the league balling. Brunson, DeVincio, Hart, Bridges.
DiVincenzo.
He balling. He got him balling in the league right now. So Jay Wright, after Jay Wright, Eric Spoelstra. Now Eric Spoelstra, we could have easily put Eric Spoelstra higher because he is 1-2, but I think he's played for like 7.
Played for 5. Coached for
Shit,
5.
he played for 5. He went 4 straight years with LeBron.
And then in the fifth, 6, he coached in 4 straight in the 2. So he's 2-4 in finals.
Yeah, I know it was more than 5. Because he got beat by
Dirt,
Denver and the Lakers.
dirt, and dirt,
Spurs and
dirt,
the
dirt,
Mavs.
dirt beat him.
yeah, so yeah, he got 2 of them things. So Spoelstra's on the list. Danny Hurley come in at number 19, representing UConn, won 2 back-to-back championships, followed by Billy Donovan, representing Florida. Pat Summitt, one of the greatest coaches ever lived. Now, some people gonna look at this and be like, man, Pat Summitt should be higher. Remember, y'all, this is from 2000 to now. This ain't
Mm-hmm.
in the 90s and all that. And I think Pat Summitt got 2 or 3 championships in the 2000s.
She got 2. She got 2.
She won like 2007, 2008. So this ain't 90s. If this was the 90s, Pat Summitt would be higher. My boy, number 16, Kirby Smart.
Go
Kirby
dog.
Smart in a 3-year time span, he went like 41-1. That's unreal. As a matter of fact, I've never heard no college coach in our lifetime to win that many games in a row like that. 41-1 in like a 3-year time span. Shout out to my boy Kirby Smart. 15, Roy Williams.
Who the one lost to?
They lost to Alabama.
South Alabama.
Okay, go ahead.
Um, 15, my boy Roy Williams, representing North Carolina. I think in the 2000s, I think Roy Williams won 3 championships.
He won
I know he
3.
won one with like McCants and Raymond Felton. He won one with
2005,
Hansbrough, and he won one
2009,
with Justin Jackson now. So he got
2016, 2017.
huh?
I was at 2005, 2009, 2016, I believe. Those are the years.
Yeah, that boy got 3 of them. Coming in at 14, Kim Mulkey. Kim Mulkey in the 2000s, I think she got 4 championships. 3 at Baylor and 1 at LSU.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to put Kim Mulkey on this list. Don Staley at 13. Don Staley got what, 3?
3.
Yeah, Don Staley got 3, and the last championship Don Staley won, didn't she go undefeated?
She went undefeated, 36-0, I believe.
Yep. So you got Don Staley at 13, Phil Jackson at 12. Phil Jackson's in the same category as Pat Summitt, y'all. He won most of his championships in the 90s, and he's got 3 in the 2000. Wait a minute. He's
5.
got 5. Excuse me.
5.
He got
Got
5.
5. So he
He,
should be a little higher, first of all.
he
Got
won
5, he should be
5
higher.
with the Lakers. Won 5 with the Lakers. So I forgot
2
about
different
them
repeats.
them 2 with Kobe and Lamar Odom. Yeah, he won 5 with the
Yeah,
Lakers.
right.
Jim
Hold on.
Calhoun.
Mike, pause right quick. Lamar Odom, who was on crack.
Yep.
Hey man, don't do that. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. No Lakers slander on this show,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, that did
Keep on going.
disrespect. Fade. Don't
Keep
do
on
that.
going, Mike. Keep going, Mike.
Okay. All right. Phil Jackson, I need to get him up there. Sorry, Phil. I forgot about them 2 in a late 2008, 2009 year, whatever. Jim Calhoun at UConn. He won 3 championships in the 2000s, I think. He put UConn on the map. I think he won one in like 98, 99 with Richard Jefferson. I'm not
99.
Richard Jefferson. Richard Hamilton, Khalil Ilamin, and that grew right there. So shout out to Jim Calhoun. Number 10, my boy, Mike Krzyzewski, Coach K. Coach K, I think he got 3 championships in 2000.
2001, 2010, 2015.
He had 3 good squads that won it in the 2000. So now it's going to get crucial here in that top 10, Anatole. So number 9, Andy Reid. Andy Reid's
Mm-hmm.
got 3 championships. Um, I was kind of contemplating about Andy Reid even being higher, but Andy Reid come in at number 9. At number
Pause
8,
right there. Pause right there. And the 25 years, half the years that he spent in the championship game, in the conference championship game. Go ahead.
what that mean?
And 25 years, and 13 of those years, he was in the conference championship game. Just put that in perspective.
So he should be higher? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he should be higher.
Okay. Number 8, Urban Meyer, representing Florida and Ohio State. He won 3 championships, I think, in the 2000s. 2 in Florida, which we talk about greatest college football teams of all time. That's a team that kind of go under the radar, that 2008 Florida team. They were loaded. And
They
then
were
he won the first year of the college football playoff, didn't
Yeah, yeah. Ezekiel
yeah, with a
Elliott went
third string
crazy.
quarterback. With a third
Yeah,
string
he? Yeah.
quarterback.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Ezekiel went crazy.
Urban Meyer's on here at number 8. Number 7, Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll could actually, Pete Carroll could have had about 5 championships. He lost stuff right there at the buzzer, right there at the end. Won 2 at USC, could have won another. He don't lose to Mac Brown at Texas. Had him a Super Bowl, a back-to-back. He got picked off by Malcolm, I forgot
Butler.
buddy's name,
Butler.
Malcolm Butler. Pete Carroll could really, he could really have 5 championships right now. 3 in college and 2 in the pros. So Pete Carroll coming at 7. Steve Kerr, if we talk about playing too, I think Steve Kerr got like 2 championships in 2000 as a player and 4 as a coach. He got 4 championships in the last, 15 years? So shout out to Steve Kerr at 6. Popovich, man, he just retired. He coming in at 5. I think Popovich has 4 titles in the 2000s.
4.
He got
He has
5
4.
altogether. But I
It's
think
4.
he got, he might have 5 since 2000s.
It's 4 because the first championship was in '99.
The short season.
Lockout season.
So shout out to Popovich. This is a name people don't know. Number 4, Patty Gasso,
4
Oklahoma
consecutive
Sooners.
championships.
Good job, Mike.
And softball. She got 8 titles
In the
in the
2000s.
last 12 years. And
crazy.
I think she's won 4 straight.
She won 4 straight.
With the Sooners. So shout out to her. Now, to be honest, this top 3, man, you could have flipped the coin on how this went. Number 3, Bill Belichick. Belichick has 7 titles. Won it with the great Tom Brady. Number 2, Nick Saban. I think he's got 7 titles at Alabama. But
No, one at Louisiana State, and then the other 6 at Alabama.
so he's got 7. He's got 7 titles in the 2000s. But the number 1 coach the last 25 years is Mr. Gino. I think Gino has 11 championships.
10. He has 10. This 10.
He's got 10 since 2000.
Because he only won 1 in the '90s. That was the year they went undefeated, beat Tennessee. And then Tennessee went on that crazy run. They went to the final, to at least the Sweet 16, 3-4 years in a row, and won 3 with Shamiko Holdsclaw.
He's had, I think, he had a period where he won that championship, I think 4 years straight.
Breonna Stewart year.
He won like 111 games in a row. So Gino Auriemma is the best coach the last 25 years. Time for rebuttals.
Okay, first of all, Popovich is a great coach. Popovich is a great coach. The one thing he could not do is repeat, tie it back to back. Bill James has 2 separate back to backs. One was a 3-peat. Then went to the finals again the year after they lost to the Spurs in the semifinals in 2003. Then they went to the finals in the 08 loss, went back to back 9 and 10, then got swept by Dallas in the second round. But the point that he has 2 back to backs and Pop doesn't have that, you need to be moved, fill up to that top 5. Pop need to drop down 2.
Well, to be
Everybody need to
honest,
drop down 1.
I sure forgot about that 09-10 Laker team. I sure did.
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
thing I
So
was thinking of 2000, 2001, 2002.
Yeah, Phil Jackson needs to move in the top 5. Pop needs to move down just one spot. He need to move to 6. Then Gino Auriemma, difference between pro and college sports is you can keep the best talent. But NFL is a free agent sport. Pro sports is a free agent sport. Bill Belichick went to 9 Super Bowls in 23 years. Won 6 of them. Other 3 lost by less than 5 points. So to me, Bill will be number 1, Gino 2, and Saban tied with Gino for 2.
How'd you gonna put him over Gino and Gino got 10?
You must not listen when I said college basketball, college football. You recruit the best talent and keep them there at least 3 years. Bill Belichick had to deal with a free agency era where you turn over your team every year.
Well, Fabe, I mean, we can't fault the system. Whatever the system may be, you can't fault it. He still won it. You get what I'm saying, Anatole? He
Bill
moved
Belichick
Gino down because of the system of
I'm
college.
moving him down because Bill Belichick won with a box of scraps. Those first 3 championships in 4 years, that was a box of scraps. That was the Tom Brady we knew that he won with.
And so, what you think, man?
I like the list. I feel what Faye saying. Only thing I would, my man Terry Francona with the Red Sox. I like him on there.
1-3.
And then you know, I'm a soccer guy, even though I hate Manchester City. Pep, I can't pronounce his last name. Start with a G. He won 3 um European Cups, which is a big trophy in soccer, in the 2000 with Manchester City, and about 14 other championships in the 2000. So I'll put Pep in there somewhere. I know we don't watch soccer. I love soccer, but Pep is a big time coach in Europe. That's my only 2 guys, Terry Francona and my guy Pep from Manchester City. But good list. I like the list.
I'm telling you somebody else that I thought about too. He won 2 championships in Major League Baseball. Bruce Bochy.
No, he won 3. 3, Mike. 3.
Who was the third one? Because he won both of them with the Giants.
2010, 2013, 2015. Those are the 3 years he won.
Yeah, Bruce Bochy
With San
might have to get on
Francisco.
there.
He won 10, 13, and 15. I might not look smart, but I kind of know my sports a little bit.
But let me say this, Mike. Let me say this, Mike, real quick. I probably would have put Patty number 1. That's impressive.
Who?
Patty from Oklahoma. I like that. I like that. That was good, Mike. Matter of fact, Mike, you ain't got to work the rest of the week. You can take the rest of the week off. You good.
Don't give me a beer then. Appreciate that, sir.
No problem. No problem. Take a superintendent. I know the superintendent. He's a friend of the family.
I think we need to I want other people to hear this Fade's thoughts on this. I think what we need to do too, sometimes let's take this stuff to Facebook, what we talk about on the show, and hear other people's view. I would like for people to hear Fade's thought on this. I would like some more commentary on that.
On what?
You moving Gino down to number 2.
Yeah, just one spot. Just one.
Yeah, we're going to go to quarter different Fade.
I say what I had to say. If that's the case, then Patty needs to move. Once you move everybody down, Patty needs to move down to the 6, and Phil needs to move to 5 if you want to keep it like that. Phil, if anything, I can 1 through 3, I can almost live with that, but I would have to move maybe Phil 4 or 5. Phil got to be somewhere in that top 5.
You in the family. Congrats.
Yeah, Phil has to be in that top 5 somewhere. Two repeats. One was a 3-peat.
So
with two
shit,
different iterations of the Lakers.
Phil Jackson got 11 titles.
Yeah, he got 11 titles. He has the most titles of all time as a coach. He has more than Red Auerbach. Phil has to be in the top 5. He's way low.
But yeah, we gotta take this to the book, Faye. We gotta let people hear this.
That's just my thoughts on that.
A good show though, fellas.
Don't forget, WNBA season cranks up in a little while. The rookie class last year actually had an off season. That's the one downside of the WNBA and women's college basketball is that those ladies do not get a break after the last game in the national championship game. They do not get a true off season. They get drafted the next week, and then 3 weeks later they're in training camp and start preseason games, which is why you have a lot of injuries. Like Cameron Brink last year tore her knee last year because she didn't have a break. Angel Reese I think she had an injured thumb, like in July, August. We missed the rest of her season. WNBA, we need to. I know you're competing with football and baseball and all the other sports. We got to find a way to create some type of more of a break for these ladies to play. Does that mean shortening the season to maybe 32 games? I don't know, but you're not getting the quality basketball from your rookies that you should until their second season, unless they're someone like Asia Wilson or Candace Parker, who came in just straight dominating. But my takeaway from this year for women's professional basketball is, what do the Lakers look like? They got Kelsey Plum now. They made a trade with Vegas. Will Asia return as the MVP because she had a historic season last year? And of course, the New York Liberty are the defending champions. Are they going to repeat, or are they going to flounder? Of course, there's one name I did not say because I really don't care about that player. I really just don't. Her coach got fired. They have a new coach. We'll see what they're going to do. But my bet is the Vegas Aces and the Liberty will be rematching each other in the championship in September. That's my take on the WNBA. OKC scored 43 points in the first quarter. Well, there goes my pick for the Nuggets going into the championship. That's our show for this week. Mike, of course, is going to have another 25 or 25. We're going to see what it is. Next week, Anton going to put on his gold boots and his shirt. We're going to see him do a little step. Nah, I ain't going to let him coon out like that. I ain't going to do that. Ain't going to do jiggling.
I'm out.
Ain't nobody doing that.
Hey, we cornbread.